ES Audio.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Travers, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, Netflix users find a way to avoid its password sharing ban. Now, let's get into it. A cybercrime gang has given major British companies, including the BBC, BA and Boots, an ultimatum. According to the BBC, whose staff were among the victims in the large global hack, the Klopp Group made the threat on the dark web.
What they are saying is that the Russian hackers have put a notice up now on their website on the dark web saying, "Hello, all victims, please can you contact us by June 14th and start negotiating. If you do not, we will put your data on the internet."
Our tech journalist Marianne Russin says the group, thought to be based in Russia, reportedly posted the warning after stealing data on more than 100,000 employees. Marianne told us the gang has a history of carrying out cyber attacks like this.
We do know that they have attacked more than 230 other organizations. So what the cybersecurity industry is now saying is every company in the world needs to be patching these Windows Server errors.
Earlier this week, the UK's leading payroll provider Zellis said that 8 of its customers have been impacted by the global issue, which may have exposed personal information, including names, addresses and banking details.
If I have somebody's first name, last name, date of birth, the first line of their address, and their national insurance number, I can basically call up any service they might be using and pretend to be them.
The BBC, BA, Aer Lingus have all issued statements regarding the data breach, which you can find in the article in our show notes. Netflix users have found a way to work around the streaming platform's password sharing ban. The trick was first shared on Reddit's Unethical Life Pro Tips channel, but has since surfaced on other places online, and essentially involves using a VPN or LAN, but you do have to pay for those. According to Redditors, the technique basically allows multiple devices to connect to a single virtual network, no matter where they are in the world. The trick can currently be performed using NordVPN's MeshNet feature, which is available on a range of devices, including Android TVs. Now, we're just a few days away from the release of Fortnite Chapter 4 Series 3, and developers Epic Games have just dropped a new teaser clip for the next big era of the game franchise. The Fortnite Twitter and YouTube accounts have posted short video clips showing off the wilds, the new jungle area you can expect to see in the next release. The new map will feature dense foliage and what appears to be the remains of an ancient city. A big rumour is that the game will feature Transformer Optimus Prime, and with the release of Transformers Rise of the Beast out in cinemas on the same day, it would make a lot of sense. Previous well-known characters who have appeared on Fortnite include Wolverine, Spider-Man and John Wick, among many others. Chapter 4 Season 3 is due to launch on the 9th of June, so you don't have long to wait to find out either way. Scientists have spotted organic molecules in a galaxy 12 billion light-years away. Using NASA's James Webb Space Telescope, researchers were able to discover the molecules, which are also found on Earth, in smoke, soot and smog. It demonstrates the power of the JWST to help understand the complex chemistry involved in the birth of new stars, even in the earliest periods of the universe's history. The discovery is Webb's first detection of complex molecules in the early universe. Struggle to pay attention in long Zoom calls and meetings? Well, now artificial intelligence is here to help. The popular video conferencing app has launched some generative AI features to its smart assistant, Zoom IQ. This includes Meeting Summary that allows hosts to create a synopsis of Zoom calls and share it with attendees as well as anyone who missed the call. The feature is now available through free trials for customers on certain plans. Let's go to the ads. Coming up, oldest carved wood ever found in Britain and why AI isn't quite like a real-life Black Mirror episode just yet. Why not hit rate and follow in the meantime? Welcome back. A 6,000-year-old piece of carved wood discovered by chance is believed to be the oldest ever found in Britain. The metre-long piece of oak was discovered lying in peat during the construction of an outbuilding at a property in the village of Boxford in Berkshire. Its decorative markings were made by late Mesolithic people 2,000 years before Stonehenge was built, and 4,500 years before the Romans came to Britain. Experts say the purpose of the markings on the wood is not yet known, but they look similar to the decoration seen on early Neolithic pottery. scientists may have finally found a way for psychedelic drugs to treat depression without causing hallucinations. These types of drugs bind to a specific receptor in the brain to induce antidepressant effects. A growing number of studies have in recent years shed light on the potential of psychedelic drugs to relieve depression. The latest findings could pave the way for the development of new treatments with fast and long-lasting antidepressant action, but without the hallucinogenic-like activity. And finally,
the first step is to recognize that you're not in control of this.
a lot of people have been comparing the rapid development and capabilities of AI to a real-life episode of Netflix's Black Mirror. Well, the show's creator thinks we have a bit to go before that's a reality. Charlie Brooker got ChatGPT to write a Black Mirror episode, but admits it was, well, let's just say not good. Apparently all it did was summarise a bunch of previous episodes and sort of mush them all together. After a 4-year break, the 6th season of Black Mirror returns to our screens later this month. You're up to date. Come back at 4 p.m. for the Leader podcast from the Evening Standard. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. See you then.